who else to start the program with but the owner of the Magic Millions, Gerry Harvey. How are you?
Hello, mate. I'm okay.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you.
And the sales got off to a good start, hasn't it? A couple of $1 million sales, and it's going well today.
This is the most exciting time of the year for people in the horse industry. We start off with the polo. We've got 1,000 horses for sale. This is the top sale in the country, and
I'll straighten that mic.
top sale in the country, and everyone here is having an absolute wonderful time. We had Rhoda Keating last night, opening night, and the dancing and the drinking went on all night, and then I got back when I was finished, right? And Kate was finished, and we were going to bed. We were absolutely
exhausted.
Yeah, that's the word. And there's Nacho, his wife, Billy, his wife. They're going out for the night. They got in at 2:30 this morning.
Enormous levels of energy. Nacho Figueroa, as you're talking about, of course, the polo player, and Billy Slater, the mighty rugby league man. But also, as we have fun up here and the sales are going on and it's off to such a successful start, it's such a rural industry, isn't it, Gerry? And our hearts, our thoughts, our prayers with everyone around Australia, and a really good initiative here to help out the bushfire appeal.
The best one, I thought, were two good things. We're raising money, and then Billy Slater has a bucket, and he's out there for half an hour in the crowd. And I said, "Oh, what would you raise there? $300 or $400? Pretty good." No, a bit more than that. You know how much he raised?
How much?
$7,000 in a bucket. That's not possible. No one ever. That's a world record. You can't raise $7,000. He did, and all the women were jumping up and down. I want a picture with Billy. I want a picture with Billy. I said, mate, have you ever seen the movie Magic Mike? Right? With Magic Mike, male stripper, and the women run up and put the dollars in their little G-strings, right? Yeah. So I've changed Billy's name. Billy Slater's now Magic Mike.
All right, well, when he comes on the show, he's coming on the show, we're going to change his super on the screen. It's going to be Magic Mike.
Yeah, but if you wouldn't mind, get him dressed in just a little tights. Right.
I'll see if that can get through the TV rating at the time.
And have some women running up, throwing money into his jockstrap. Okay.
I'll get our executive producers to work on that. But one of the things I mentioned through the cricket, and I think it's really important with this as well, is that when people are suffering in Australia, you really need everything else to go on, don't you? Because people who love horse racing and are going through a difficult time will have their ear on what's happening here. They love to know what's happening with the Magic Millions. If you're a cricket fan, you love to know what's happening with the cricket.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, the world goes on.
That's it, that's the point I'm making.
So you can't all go home and go to sleep.
No.
Right? Or you know, like, the bushfires are tragic. It affects a lot of people, but the great majority of people are not affected.
Yep.
And so, you know, the life goes on and business goes on, and it is best for everyone that it does. And there's so much money raised now, the activity out there in the economy will be very strong into the future. But that's what the victims want too, because they need to have a strong economy with money flowing, so that they get some of that money from the government, they get some of that money from charity organisations and the people that raise all that money. So it's important that business keeps going. Vital. So, you know, we're doing what we can here to raise money. The other thing was Rebel Wilson, right? So Rebel Wilson stood up and she just had a little chat. And she said, look, I've never done this in my life, but 8 people can have lunch at my place. I'll arrange for the food and it'll be at my place. And how much will you give me? 10,000, 15? I thought, 20, that's amazing. You can't get 20. She got 50.
50 grand.
Right? She got 50,000, and then there was an underbidder. So she said, does the underbidder want it? I'll do it twice. The underbidder did. She raised $100,000 in a few minutes. So you get little things like that. For someone like me, that I've been watching charity things all my life and been involved in these sort of things, and you don't see these spontaneity, acts of spontaneity where you raise so much money in such a short period of time and with unbelievable little things. And it's quite amazing.
And you see the beautiful generosity of spirit. You and I could sit here and chat John Massaro coming on. I do want to...
This is to get rid of me.
No, I never want to get rid of you.
Yeah.
I'm around the corner from you now, so I've got to...
Oh, we're mates, so you're not going to get rid of me. Okay.
So we'll have a pie together.
Yeah, okay.
But how do you keep up with your wife? She's really done such a great job here, along with yourself, but also for women and women involved in racing, because they're involved at every single level.
Yeah, she's done more for women in sport than any other woman I've ever known about. I mean, like, she started with that Women in League,
Yep.
and like, I don't know, that's 15 years ago or something. I didn't see the day where women would be playing sport, rugby league and AFL, at the level they are, and you know, you can see now that the levels, you know, it's going like this.
Yep.
And you can see that in 3, 4, 5 years, it'll be quite a spectacle, those women. I mean, 2 years ago I rang her and I said, Kate, she wasn't in the country or something, I've just watched the women playing in their final. I said, the standard was a lot better than I thought it was. I was quite amazed. And then 2 years later, it's gone to another level.
Yeah.
So that's happening right across the spectrum with women's sport. And you know, no one's done more than Kate.
No, absolutely, and it's a great incentive, and as a father of a 12-year-old girl, I think, who loves sport, it's just absolutely fantastic. Gerry, thanks for having us on board. It's great to be having our Magic Millions racing dreams here on the Gold Coast, and all the best for the rest of the 12 days of the Magic Millions.
Thanks, Tim. Good on you.